Welcome to Create ILL Loan Requests. Loan requests are ILL requests for physical materials such as books, DVDs, CDs. Loan requests involve a lending library shipping an item to a borrowing library, which will return the item when the patron finishes using it. It's important to configure your preference to save time with your ILL requests and for a better experience with the service. You can configure your preference in OCLC service configuration, such as create constant data, select your preferred libraries to request from using customer holdings, set up your print settings for your labels and book straps, and add links to your online catalog in the service for easy access. You can find more documentation and short videos on these topics at help.oclc.org. There are 6 steps to create and submit loan requests. First, as a borrowing library, you search for an item in the WorldCat database. Next, you select the appropriate bibliographic record. The next step is to select the potential lenders for the lending string. Then apply the constant data. Check and complete the request form. Finally, submit the request. There will be situations when a library will have to create a request from a blank form. This can be done from your Interlibrary Loan Service homepage by clicking Borrowing Request accordion on the left side panel. Then Create Request button. You then follow the 6 steps mentioned here before by first searching for an item on WorldCat and typing the bibliographic record information on the respective fields in the form. In this video, we will focus on creating a loan request from the Discover Items options on the left side panel instead. For example, your patron needs a book in print that's not part of your collection. You need to gather as much information as possible, such as title and author, to start the interlibrary loan request on behalf of your patron. In this example, the patron needs the title Outliers, The Story of Success, in English, by the author Malcolm Gladwell. Then, from your Interlibrary Loan Service homepage, click Discover Items accordion on the left side panel. You can either start with a basic search by selecting the index option, author, ISBN, ISSN, keyword, OCLC number, or title, and entering the term, or you can do an advanced search here on the right side, where you can combine indexes using the Boolean operators and select the qualifiers to filter your search, and then click the search button. Here, our example combining a title, Outliers, the author, last name, Gladwell, using the qualifiers, the format, print book, language, English, and then click the search button. At the result page, you can identify which bibliographic record corresponds to the item you're looking for. Now you have 2 ways to proceed. If your library has created customer holdings, then you'll be able to select and apply your customer holdings path on the last column on the right. Customer holdings are pre-selected lending libraries your library prefers to request loans from. The other way to proceed is by selecting libraries from the list you can find when you click one of the options on the column in the middle, where each option is in the order of the libraries nearest to your library that own the item. Let's click to All Holdings link. When you click the All Holdings link, you still have the two options to proceed, either applying a customer holdings path or selecting the libraries from the list below. The libraries with their names hyperlinked means that when you click the name, you are being redirected to the online catalog to check the item availability. The eye icon next to the library name takes you to the respective policies directory page to check the library's loan policies. From the list, you can also see a brief information on the lending library's policies, if they supply the item, days they take to respond, the costs involved, and if they accept IFM, interlibrary fee management, payment option using the library's OCLC account. After you research and define your potential lenders, you click the Yes link on the supplier column. Then the respective symbol is added to the lender string. You can add up to 15 lenders to the lender string at a time. If your library has created customer holdings, instead of working with the list, you can simply select your customer holdings path for this request, and then when you click the Go button, the system automatically fills out the lender string with the symbols of the libraries in the customer holdings path that own the item. After your lender string is populated, either from the list or from the customer holdings path, click the Create Request button to start creating your request. Now you are in the Interlibrary Loan workform. On the upper right side of the screen, you can select to apply the appropriate constant data that your library has created for loan requests. Constant data is the information about your library that doesn't change from request to request and can be automatically filled by the system. After you applied your constant data, check if the information in the form is correct. The bibliographic information is automatically filled from your selection. The magnified glass icon located next to the fields takes you back to the search result, while the View Holdings link takes you back to the list of potential lenders, in case you needed to edit any of this information. You will notice on the right side the Search My Libraries online catalog link to check the materials on your library's online catalog if your library has set up this link in the OCLC service configuration. Then below, you'll find the links to search Google Scholar, Google Books, or Google as reference. Complete any additional information, such as preferred edition and need before date. Scroll down to check if the shipping information is correct and add group affiliation and/or borrowing notes as needed. Then select IFM if your library accepts this method of payment and enter the maximum amount your library accepts for this request if this information is not part of your constant data. Completing the maximum cost is important even if the cost is 0. Then scroll down to enter your patron information. This information is visible to your library only. After your form is complete, you are ready to submit your request by clicking the Send Request button on the upper left side of the screen. The system will automatically create an ID number for your request. Use the ID number as reference as you manage your request. When you click on the ID number link, you can start managing your request. At this point, before any lending library has answered to your request, you have the option to edit and save changes to your request or cancel your request by clicking the Cancel Request button if you no longer need your request. You'll be able to manage your request from your Interlibrary Loan Service homepage from the options on the Borrowing Requests accordion on the left side panel, or on the Quick Links in the middle section, or by selecting a Search Index option and entering the information on the respective search box at the upper side of the screen. Another option you have when creating ILL loan requests on behalf of your patrons is to let the system automate some of these steps. For that, you need to configure the options in OCLC Service Configuration, such as Create Constant Data, Customer Holdings, and configure automation on the Automated Request Manager in OCLC Service Configuration, then apply automation to your requests. For example, you only need to search and select the record, then skip all the other steps and send them to automation for the system to follow your rules before you submit the request. You can contact OCLC customer support and find more documentation on all these topics in details at help.oclc.org. Thanks for watching.